Hey guys, it's Greg. We're in Blacksburg at Brew Dude today. Let's see what's in the fridge today. Alright guys, thanks for stopping by Greg's Beer Reviews today. Today's beer comes from, probably butchering this up, to me it looks, to hillbilly it looks like Nogne O. From Nogne O, it is the brown ale. They're out of Norway. This is an English brown ale, so it should be kind of light. Maybe a little on the caramely, nuttier, toffee side, so we'll see when we get the cap off of this one. ABV on this one is 4.50, so rather sessionable if it's got a good taste. And they're out of Grimstad, Norway. The food pairings for this, the cheeses are the earthy, Camembert, Fontina, nutty cheeses, because it's a brown ale, nutty taste. And the meat for this is pork and grilled meat. Glassware is a pint, stein, the mug. You could use just about anything you want to pour it in. Just pour it into a glass. Pour it out, don't drink it out of the bottle. Unless you have to. I mean, if you ain't got a glass, drink it out of the bottle. But it's better if you pour it out and let the carbonation do its thing. You'll get less bloated, less filled up. That's the whole reason behind putting it in a glass. There have been studies on it, and people that drink out of the bottle you get filled up. You get more bloated faster than people that pour it in a glass and release the carbonation. This makes sense. The beer is not recommended for extended cellaring, so if you get it, pop the cap on it after it gets chilled and let her fly. That's what we're getting ready to do, guys. There we go. We don't want a giant head on this, so we'll keep an eye on this and see how she does. There we go. About what we want right there. There you go, for the guys that like that little two-finger head there. That pours a very rich ruby red, a lot of bubbles streaming up in the bottom of this one to the top. Very carbonated beer. Looks very good in the glass. Now, maybe I should have poured it quite as aggressive there at the end, but I did anyway. I get some comments a lot of times from the people that say, you got a little more head on it. I'm not a huge head fan. This is really creamy too. I bet you could just put the cap right on and it would stay right on the top. So, not the big bubbles, the real small type bubbles. Let's get a nose on this one. I'm getting a cocoa caramelly smell. Maybe a little dark fruit mixed in with that. A little caramel will go with that. So it smells very, very delicious in a glass. Cheers, guys. Rather pleasant. Very pleasant, as a matter of fact. Very, very nice brown ale. It's got a very good taste. It's got a nice spicy coffee cocoa thing going on there. Very, very nice. I mean, when I bought the Nogne O beers, I bought them. There's about they got them in all of a sudden because I had not seen them before, and then they had like 6 or 7 of them on the rack. And I'm going, wow! And they're from Norway, so I'm taking a pretty easy gamble that they know what they're doing. Those guys over across the pond there know what they're doing with the beers. This is a tasty one to go with the last one. So I like that. That's really good. That's real pleasant. It's right out of the fridge, though. We're gonna let it warm up. See if it improves a little bit. I bet I'll get a little more caramelly and a little more a little more toffee, and maybe a little more dark fruits coming to the top there. Maybe what's on the back here. I haven't read it yet. Brown Ale. A dark brown English ale in which classic English malts meet the spicy hoppiness of the New World. Recommended serving temperatures 45 degrees, goes very well with pub grub. Ingredients: Maris Otter, wheat, chocolate, brown, amber, and caramel malt, crystal hops, English ale yeast, and our local Grimstad water. The name Nogne O means naked island, a poetic term used by the Henrik Ibsen to describe any of the countless stark, barren outcroppings that were visible in the rough seas of Norway's southern coast. Where the brewery sits, and the founders gave Nogne O a subtitle of the Uncompromising Brewery, a plain statement of their mission to make ales of personality and individuality, brewing in the traditional styles, but thoroughly inspired by the boldness of American brewing. These Norwegian brewers fearlessly chart their own course. Very nice. Like I said, this is the second one of their beers that I've done, and like I said, I've got another 4 or 5 down in the fridge. So this is 2 for 2. It's a pretty tasty beer. So, like I said, we're gonna let it warm up. It's right out of the fridge. It's probably around 40 degrees or so, and they say 45 is best, so we won't have to let it warm up very long. So that's a little bit bigger bottle than a 12. I'm gonna share a little bit of this. So stick around, I'll be right back. We'll see what this one gets. Looks pretty impressive so far, guys. Alright, guys, thanks for sticking around. Got just a little bit left in the glass here. This is a very nice beer. That's definitely an above average beer. I don't know if it's quite an A beer, but I enjoyed it quite a bit. It may get to the bottom of the A scale here. Got a very nice roasty. I mean, look at, you still got just a little bit of a head coat and probably almost a 1/4 of an inch of head there. It doesn't take very much to generate it back up again. So very impressive beer for a brown ale, and a 4.5 sessionable ABV. It's got a lot more taste than the ABV reveals. This is like a 6.5 or 7% brown ale with that much taste in a 4.5. And this is a bigger bottle, so I don't remember what I paid for that, but I don't think it's going to be a very inexpensive beer here in the States. But if you're there in Norway, it may be fairly inexpensive and a great sessionable beer. So, final chug, guys. Very nice. Very creamy to me. It's not watery or anything. Nice coffee, cocoa, dark fruit thing going on there. It's very pleasant. Very, very nice. Yeah, it's just going to get the A. It's an A minus. I'm going to give it an 8 on the scale tonight, guys. It's pretty impressive to me. I liked it a lot. The 2 beers now that I've had from them both got fairly good grades, so I'm looking forward to the rest of them that I've got down in the fridge, and we'll be doing those in the coming weeks, so I look forward to those. So, guys, if you've had this beer, let me know what you think of it. Rate Beer has this at 92 overall and a 96 on the style, which is pretty good marks. And Beer Advocate comes up with a B+, so I was teetering on the fence from a B+ and an A-. I could have went either way on that, but I liked it enough, and it had a lot of flavor for 4.5% beer. So, I mean, if you had a 6-pack of these and they were reasonable, that'd be a damn good sessionable beer with a lot of taste. A lot more than you can get from a macro lager. So, this is definitely not a macro lager. There's no doubt about that. So, guys, I'm rambling on. Give me some comments back on this. If you've had it, let me know what you think of it. And if you liked it, loved it. I can't see if you like brown ales that you wouldn't like this one. So, guys, join me tomorrow. We're going to look in the fridge. See you then.